this is something that I worry about because I see you read surveys about what cities are the best cities to live in the world, and often you'll see that Vancouver will be at the top of the list, or Toronto will be at the top of the list, and even heading into the federal election. To me, there seems to me a bit of a sense that Canadians have become complacent. And the reason I say this is because we do have really good lives. But you can't keep saying no to things. And I think there's a bit of a pretend situation that the Canadian economy, we could have a more balanced economy. We shouldn't be putting all our eggs in one basket in terms of energy resources or whatever. Well, you've got to recognize where our strengths are, and our strengths is in resources. And we can't keep saying no to whatever initiatives will help us to get those resources to markets in Canada, in the United States, but increasingly to other countries around the world. And that's what I worry about, because there ain't no such thing as the status quo. And other countries aren't standing back waiting for Canada to decide about whether we're going to have pipelines to the coast or whether we're going to go ahead with an LNG industry, and just how seriously we're going to take the need to build delivery systems. Even when it comes to the oil sands, I think everybody would speculate that by a couple of decades from now, it's going to be renewables and so on. Now, there's still going to be demand for energy, but we're moving to driverless cars, we're moving to electric-powered vehicles. All of those trends suggest that that window of opportunity is there, and it's likely to be there for a while, but not forever. I mean, look at coal in the United States. The U.S. has tremendous reserves of coal, but a lot of that coal is locked in the ground now, and it's just not going to really be developed unless some new technology comes along to make it that much cleaner. But the oil sands, that's something that Canadians should really take a tremendous amount of pride in. That we developed that industry from nothing, and the people in that sector have worked very hard to get costs down, to bear greater environmental responsibility, and so on. So, and what other treasure has Canada ever had on a world scale that comes close to that? So we can't be Boy Scouts. We've got to look at what we've got and make sure that we understand where our strengths are and work on those strengths. You can buy innovation because you can buy it through equipment, you can buy it through hiring top managers and so on. The funny thing there is that's not really a quick answer, particularly with the Canadian dollar that's at 75 cents, because if you go to other executive pools in other countries, it's like baseball. It's hard to get players or sports teams. I don't know why I concentrated on baseball, except the Jays are in the hunt at the moment. But it's to recruit personnel. It's harder at a 75-cent dollar, and it's also harder to be able to afford to buy the machinery and equipment, because a lot of that is imported. And I would, if you will permit me to just say one more thing, maybe one more semi-outrageous thing. I'm always being asked about the construction industry and sustainability, and this sort of popped into my head the other day, that things are never really quite what you think they are. Construction has always taken the lead in sustainability. Always. What lasts on Earth longer than construction projects. I mean, we've still got to take greater responsibility. I'm thinking because we've got the Greenbelt Conference coming up. But nobody has been more conscious of sustainability than the construction industry. The pyramids have lasted forever. The Great Wall of China, Roman Colosseum. All of these projects, they're construction projects, and there's nothing else on Earth that's been more sustainable.